Good evening to you. Welcome. This is live stream on Wright Travel, and this is a joint live stream with Facebook Andy Wright Travel, and Andy Wright Travel on YouTube. So welcome. Hello to Best Soy Lesbian. Good evening, and of course welcome. So welcome whichever one you're on, whether that's you're on YouTube. All right, jolly good. Hello, Simon. Long time no speak. So we are experimenting with the software called StreamYard. This is a browser-based software, unlike the usual, which I normally use OBS and stream from there, but this one is unique. It allows you to do multiple streams, so you can stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and you get the same outcome. So we're in the UK at the moment, and obviously in the studio. Hello to Mark. Good evening to Mark. Get back to work, you slacker. You will be sorry to hear that we can't do any sort of fancy stuff because OBS is not running at the moment with the software that we use. So the only jingles that we can do are through the microphone, and they pick it up from the speakers.
Oh, that was so rude.
Like that, so you can just about hear it. And it's Big Fat Bestie. Well, hey, whatever. Hey, good evening to you. Welcome. And of course, Mark. Now, we are doing this StreamYard because it is a unique system. The link that you need best is on eBay, yes, if you're lucky. The link that you need if you want to come on and do live with yourself on here, then you need to click on that link and basically follow the guidance there, which is to log in. You have to log in as a user through YouTube or Facebook. I don't know if you can log in. I think you can. So whichever one you're using, and then you'll come up on my dashboard, and I can then include you into the stream as a live streamer. Good evening to Mr. Alfie. Hello. And yes, Mr. Mark is off to Thailand very soon. Migo Dance Now. Hello, Migo Dance Now. Hello to Mr. Egg. Good evening. Good evening to long time no see, Mr. Egg. Hello. Yes, so it is a good evening, and this is the first live stream since October when we were in Thailand. So that's the just trying it out, really. I'm trying out the new software, as it were. Just got home from Thailand. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Wow, that's good. Yeah, I've been home for quite a long time now. Got home the end of October, I believe. Was it October? Yeah, something like that. Whatever. Who cares? October, November, December. So, yes, we're doing the live stream here on this channel. I don't know why. I just thought about it the other day. I thought I haven't done one, basically because I said I wasn't going to do them anymore on here, except when I'm in Thailand because of hassles. But hey, we haven't got any, so that's all right. Hello to Fran. Good evening. Welcome. So I thought I'd do one. New Year's Eve in Ho Chi Minh. Oh well, yes, because you're now a ex Thailand person, aren't you now, Simon? Yes, and happy Christmas to you, of course. Merry Christmas, whatever. Hope you're all ready for the festive event. Happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from myself. And we are hoping to do maybe a Christmas live stream, definitely a New Year's live stream from here. And of course, because the StreamYard is really good, we can actually stream to both areas. So whichever one you watch mainly, we'll be able to broadcast from there. Hello to Bobby Crush. Wow. Wow, back at you. And yes, it's been good. And of course, the new series is out now, so you can watch that. That's currently on the channel. We have the latest episode was a special, which was this one, which was the Savannah Bum Airport special, which I did finally after a year, because I had camera issues, lost all the footage twice, and decided that what should we have? Let's have that one there. Yes, decided that I had enough footage, and even though when I got there this time, they put my scooter in oversized baggage, so I didn't get a chance to film much in the behind the scenes. My Thai video vlog. Hello. You're doing well? I think so. Yeah, not too bad. And we have lots of people, so that's good. But if you want to come on live, then you obviously need to use this link, which is StreamYard. It would be nice if we had some guests on, so you can come on there. You can do it from a phone, I believe. It's better if you have this, if you have these earphones, because it echoes if you don't, I believe. So I'm using the computer system, but when I hear people on the StreamYard, then it comes out on my ears, on my earphones here. So if you are going to come on, then you'll probably need earphones, but we could play it by ear, as they say. Play it by ear. You can just about hear that, I think, just about. So yes, so Swampy. Then obviously there is a new episode, which will be out on Friday, which will be part one. Hang on, where are we? 1, 2, 3. Part 4, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. I think it's part 4. Part 4 of a new series. So, yeah. I think it depends. Oh yeah, and the other tip is, if you are coming on live, don't have YouTube open when you do that. Go onto the StreamYard page, because you can look at the comments from there, or you can just have the pop-up open on YouTube and have it separately, so you're looking at the comments on there, but don't have YouTube itself open, because you will get delay. It's about 20 to 30 seconds delay, and it echoes quite badly. So the tip is StreamYard. If you're coming on StreamYard alone, use some earphones if you need to, and also, well, just really come on and have a chat. Did I find it? No, I haven't found it yet. I haven't really looked very hard because I've been trying to get the episodes out. We've got another load of episodes out, which basically got up to day 7, I think now. Yeah, I took my scooter in April, Simon, and also in October. So twice so far. It's been quite good, actually. It's been very useful. And of course, it's makes me more mobile when you're out and about. So where are we? So we've got these ones here, which are actually, these are on the Patreon page. So in reverse order, we've got day 6, day 5, day 4, day 3, part 1. Where's day 3, part 2? Oh, have I neglected to put that on? Oh no, because that Brecky Cheap Charlie and subscriber meetup, day 3, part 1. Oh, then there's a special which is coming out, a day walk, and then there's day 2, part 3. Oh, hang on. So where is day 3? Is there a day 3, part 2? I wonder. Day 3, day 5, day 6. I'm currently doing day 7 at the moment. I have to look into that. That's a bit weird. Hello, David. At work, so can just listen. Yes, that's good. How was Natural Beach? That's Nature View, by the way, in case you're wondering. Yes, it was a good hotel. I know Alfie wasn't impressed. He stayed there one night, but I'm happy with it. Nature View Hotel. Yes, very, very good, very accessible. The staff were extremely helpful. I gave them a tip, all of them. Well, there was 3 or 4 people that I gave tips to because they were very, very helpful. Of course, we had issues with the scooter this time because the battery charger, the plug, had a problem with a wire on the plug. So I was out of action for 3 or 4 days at the very beginning. But yeah, apart from that, it was okay. It was very accessible. There's a ramp going in, and all the rooms are fairly large, so you can put your scooter in there. It is pretty good. I would recommend it if I was going to recommend. I tipped, yes, Mark, I did tip. Why is that a shocker? Why is that such a surprise? You know, if you've got good service, is that what they call it? Yeah. Yes, I was very, very worried about not being able to get around. The battery charger would not charge the battery up, obviously, and so I had a flat battery. Yeah, it was interesting to say the least, but but we did go to Tucson, as you would know from watching the videos already out. Was it a naturist hotel? It's always nice to tip a little bit. Yeah. Well, it was only if you shat in the bed. Oh, good one, B. Good one. I like that. Yes, I did see that. I did see that post. It was quite amusing. But yes, not good if you got that. Luckily, I was, touch wood, I was fairly okay this trip. I didn't really have any issues whatsoever. I was on a lot of pills and potions this time. Basically, I took a load of stuff with me, which was like herbal stuff, sort of potassium and things like that, which my doctor recommended me take, and it does work. But I had so many that I had to have special boxes with the lids on, so you could just pour, tip out the right amount. And I had to spend hours making up these boxes for 3 weeks worth. So I took those, and it was a lot easier to manage. And also remember, like, as it's got morning, evening, lunch and bedtime, and you just take the one that the time of day that it is. So you haven't got to remember which ones to take. So yeah, I didn't really have much issue. But of course, it wasn't me that was ill. Yeah, you're quite right. It wasn't me. She was off. You take. You ought to ask Mr. Alfie about that one. But yes, you are right. BFB. Yeah, you are right. We had fun. She has next week, I think it is the 11th, is it? Yes, I think that's the 11th. She's off to the hospital for a procedure. She's going to have this procedure where they shove a camera down your throat and have a look inside. And basically, I don't know what's wrong with her, but I said I could do it for her. I've got a camera, open wide. I can shove it down for her, have a little look. But she wasn't that sort of happy about it. I don't know why. I did offer to do it for her. Well, I don't know, Farang. Not yet, but nearly. Well, I'm not going to tell you that story, but there is a story. It's a bit embarrassing, so I'm going to keep it to myself. Yes, endoscopy. That's the one. They shove a camera down your throat. But there is definitely something going on in that department. I don't mean endoscopy either. I mean in that department. So there's obviously something going on. But the good thing is that she doesn't drink anymore. Not one drink, which is good. Saved a lot of money. And also she likes to go to bed early, so that's good, because I like to go to bed early too. So bed early, no beer, and she doesn't really eat spicy foods. So that's a bummer, but that's okay by me. I'm happy with that. Just wish we could find out what's wrong with it, but they don't seem to know very much, because they just hand out a load of pills and hope for the best that they've got something right. But there's a lot of she had a lot of pills. Yeah, threw tops on wine bottles. What's that about? You've never got a chance for an early night. Well, you know, you will have this whole bang bang boom boom thing. Hello, Dave. Endoscopy, not good for the gag reflex. Well, I'm hoping that they're going to put her out. They're not going to leave her open, like up and running, because as soon as that goes in my mouth, I'll be gagging. So I can't see that. She don't like it either. So I would hope that I would put her out, like temporarily. Yeah. Oh, yes. I know what you mean now. Shove it up your ass, you mean? Yeah. Can you just about hear that? Is it? It's coming through the speakers into the microphone, so it's not like it is normally. Yeah. You have to ram that right the way up, though, wouldn't you, Simon? Because there's a risk that it might pop out. Have you ever? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to go down that route. But have you ever tried any sex toys in the rear department? Because I tell you what. Yeah, well, that's another story. Which we're not going to discuss here in a public forum. Yes, get the option. I don't know if you get it in Thailand now. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll give her the knockout drops. Because I had it once many years ago, and they knocked me out. Next thing I know, it's all done. I think that's the best way, really. Get yourself knocked out. So yes, all good. All still here, still alive, still making videos, still trying to give you interesting articles, interesting facts. Got lost in me. Oh my goodness. Top tip. What's the top tip then, Simon? I've got lots. As you know from the videos, there's lots of tips. Join Hooters Asia email, get a free pint. All right, okay. Oh, men's problems. So I'll put the link up again if you want to come on and chat, because it would be nice. To you. Best tip is to, where's that gone? Oh, best tip is to tip. Yes, quite right. Quite right. Yes, I agree. There's no harm. I mean, if somebody does a good job, 50, 100 baht, whatever you want, but they appreciate it. Some of the staff, they do expect it because they're on low wages, but apart from that, it's no hardship. Top tip number 2, He is what? We've got loads of top tips today. Yes, I've got a new video coming out very soon anyway. Up Etigo. Oh, bloody Grab, Grab, seems to have gone ballistic in Thailand. It's huge, even bigger than here. I mean, Grab here, we can't even get it where I live. We can't even get any of them really, apart from the Just Eat. Did someone say Just Eat? Yeah, bollocks. But apart from that, we can't get any of them. So we have to get in our car and go out and do it. Get it ourselves. But Uber Eats, we can't get that. But the Grab thing has taken off really big. In fact, I was editing a video, and in the corner of the live stream video from the camera was an advert for Grab. It said Grab. And I know this because my lazy wife's brother-in-law, half-brother, he has a job. He's a lazy bastard, but he got a job now. Hooray! And he's a delivery driver for Grab, which is amazing that he's even bothered to get out of bed. But yeah, he has a job, which is amazing. I take it that you like Hooters then, Simon. You're sort of a fan of Hooters. Top tip: Accor Hotels app. Or some deals, might be still 40% off. Wow. Does Uber Eats? Well, they're still advertising on TV, so I don't know if they are. But they were on TV the other night in where I am. Uber Eats. Oh, no, you mean Uber taxis, don't you? Not Uber Eats. Oh, I don't know. I don't think they are. I thought they were banned. They lost their license or something. Not too sure. Yeah, I gathered that eventually. Confused.com. Yeah, I don't know. Top 3 tip. Get hit by drunk Russians. What? Why would you want to get hit by a Russian? Oh my God, comrade. Oh no, I don't like the idea. I think I'll not bother. A tasty taxi. Yes. Oh dear. So come on then, let's have somebody come on. We need somebody to chat to. Oh, they're repealing their license, are they? All right, okay. You'll be rushing to the hospital.
Oh, that was so rude.
Very good. I like that. The idea, guys, the thing up the top there, over that side, the open house line, that means it's open house. So it means anybody. So do feel free. Don't leave me here all alone because I shall cry. Got some backgrounds, haven't I? Got some nice backgrounds, but I can't do anything else apart from that. That's a bit annoying. I can't really OBS. I've tried OBS with it. It's okay, but there's a a big overhead. It takes up a lot of your computer power. And of course, I've only got this computer here running the system, so it's quite difficult. Have you got the decorations up? You've got to be joking, Bobby. You've got to be joking, mate. I cannot stand Christmas. It's just a complete waste of time. It's only for kids, and I haven't got any kids here, so it's not really my bag, as they say. You use Uber, yeah. No tinsel. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll do a little screen. I'll have a little screen for tinsel. I can get some, because I do have a Christmas screen which I can. Let me just load it up. See if I can. How do I make that bigger? Can't make that bigger. No. Okay. Right. Bear with me. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Where are we? Christmas. Where's the Christmas gone? Oh, Alfie Bob. Alfie Bob.
Evening.
Hello. You all right?
No echo this time.
No, it's quite good.
Very good. And I can hear you for once.
Oh, wow. It must work.
What would you like to talk about?
I don't know, mate. Talk about 25 kilos of condoms, apparently.
Oh, I don't use those.
No. Bath and bug.
No.
What's that? Will you be having a Frey Bentos for Xmas dinner?
I would if I had one.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I could have bought some in Thailand, actually, and I
Yeah.
didn't bother.
Yeah, they were good, weren't they?
Yeah. I do like them, to be honest with you, and I'm sorry I didn't pick 2 or 3 up, bring them back. You just can't buy anything like that here, and it's a nice change.
Yeah, I should be
Christmas
around my
Day for me
sister's
is
house.
just the same as any other day that I decide to have a roast dinner.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, I'll be around my sister's house for Christmas Day. She normally cooks dinner and tea. And that's it, really.
no.
Rest of the time, I should be at home, alone. Home alone.
I was thinking of going up the Nile in a felucca Christmas Day. Not quite made my mind up yet.
You're going up the Nile?
On a felucca sailboat.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they're not bad really. It's a nice, pleasant passage of an hour and a half. That's as long as the wind doesn't blow, and then he has to strip down to his trolleys and get in the water and push it.
Yeah, all right, Simon, thank
I
you.
had to take the tiller and steer it for him, which was interesting.
What's that for, Rang? That's supposed to be violins, is it? Oh, God. That's rude. Bye-bye, soy lesbian. Felucca on Car Mill Dam. What was I going to say then? I'm going to say some. Oh yeah, I haven't found that that interview yet. I don't know where it is.
It's definitely on.
Yeah.
We said the walk was so long along Beach Road that day. You can't possibly fail to find it.
Trust me, I have failed to find it.
I know it definitely recorded. I was recording okay up to that point, and I was recording okay away from that point.
Yeah.
One or two times it did stop recording automatically for some reason, but the recording was on that one.
Yeah. It's weird camera. It really is. It's because that was
played up a few times, but the thing is, I don't actually look at the screen when I was using the camera. I just made sure that the angle was correct and not filming clouds.
yeah.
So, and the indicator light that you're recording is so small,
Yeah, it is.
very easy not to notice. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain everything is on the 160 odd gigabyte or whatever you got.
Well, it was a lot, wasn't it? It was fucking 64 times 5.
Yeah.
Loads of it.
Well, I've got a good 40 gigabyte to send over next week from here.
You'll be having your own bloody channel at this rate.
No, not interested, but I'm quite happy to send you extra footage.
Oh, it'd be good. It'd be different, wouldn't it? Be different.
Yeah. Oh, it'll certainly be different. I
Yeah.
don't think it'll be anything like people expect Egypt to be.
No. Well, all you know about Egypt is when they have the either on the news or they have holidays there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
this is the true vision of it.
Yeah.
No balls barred. Except the tour around my house I did yesterday, just in case anybody's interested to see how an expat lives over here.
Yeah. Mark loves Luxor.
Yeah. I mean, they are improving it every year. It's far more attractive now than it was, say, 6-7 years ago. But it's what you look for, really. I mean, say it's just a place to live now for me. It's the novelty of being in such a historical location has long since gone. As I've said a couple of times, you just take it for what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh God, Bobby, that's fucking funny. That's really good, Bobby. I like that. Can you read the comments?
No, I haven't. I don't know how to get them up, be honest with you.
All right, okay. He said, listen to this, right? He said, Egypt was poor, but it's a very rich country now since they started selling those pyramid tea bags.
Yes, I've got the chat on, but I've lost the visual.
Oh, okay. So you can't see me.
I can only. I mean, so I can see it vaguely in the background, but I don't suppose it matters anyway. Can you see me all right on your screen?
Yeah, I can see you perfectly well, mate.
No, that's okay. Then I can read the chat.
Yeah.
No, it's. I mean, say taking the humour out of that one. Egypt was poor.
Yeah.
It's actually far more poor now than it was prior to Mubarak's removal, and we had the two revolutions 6.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Because prices across the board now have increased between 200 and 250% for all the basic daily needs, including fuel, electric, gas, water, and all the basic foods the Egyptian people rely on. So they really are struggling.
Yeah.
And of course, since tourism was decimated after the two revolutions, and it's slowly picking up, but nothing like the numbers it was prior to the revolution. I mean, so the streets of Luxor was absolutely crammed with tourists. Now you're lucky if you see above 20 in 1 6-hour walk around the city.
That's why they
some
make
local
Toblerone
businesses
smaller.
down.
Just that just
Well,
amuses me.
actually, Bobby, they've made Toblerones bigger because I do like Toblerone and I buy them from the duty free in Bangkok coming home. And these are massive Toblerones.
Where can
I'm
you see
posting
your
the
video?
videos off, Mark, in the next 3 or 4 days to Andy to stick on his channel.
Yeah, they'll be on there sometime when we get a chance to edit them and put them up.
As I say, there's only the first one because I thought, oh God, got something stuck in my throat. The first one because I thought I could transfer snippets over via Messenger to you, and then realised the files were too big, 4 minute plus.
Yeah.
You'll have to stitch those together. There's about 3/4 of an hour in road trip, and but the others I've filmed straight, 30 odd minutes and 40, 45 minutes. So they'll be easy for you to show.
Yeah.
Of course, feel free to edit, as
Well,
much as
they would have to be, wouldn't they? I don't know. Yeah, well,
So
that'll be
Sunday, I'll be spending probably 6 hours filming. I'm going to do the Avenue of the Sphinx. We started excavating 10 years, 12 years ago.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
That's just under a kilometre long, connecting Luxor Temple to Karnak Temple. It was always suspected there was a ceremonial walkway connecting the two temples.
Yeah.
Recent excavations discovered they were right. But it's a massive, massive undertaking. They've had to construct and fit 2 flyovers to span it. There was a third planned. They piled it ready and cancelled it for some reason. But it's been pretty nice. But I reckon it's going to be at least 18 months before it's completed.
Yeah.
And when I've done that, I'm going to take you for a stroll through the tourist souk, which is Hasselville. You're verbally and physically attacked, basically past each shop you walk, trying to spend some money. And then I'm going to go down the traditional Egyptian souk, because there is 2. I did a drive-through on the last recording, but this is a walk-through. No traffic are allowed. And it's a hive of activity, and it shows how the Egyptian people shop, what they buy. But I'm taking Khalil with me for that because it needs somebody that can speak fluent Arabic to explain why I'm walking through the souk with a camera, because they don't really like being filmed.
Yeah.
But if you're polite and give them a plausible reason, they're quite happy. So it's better to have somebody with me for that.
Well, that's what's happening in Thailand, isn't it? People are getting a bit pissy about cameras nowadays.
It's a different reason between Egypt and Thailand. It's a religious objection towards the women. It's considered offensive to photograph or record a female, especially a mature female. We're not on about teenagers. They think it's just a laugh. But if you give them a smile and you've got somebody to explain and, you're pleasant with them, and I know enough Arabic to be pleasant with any that look towards the camera, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But, I can't get into a deep conversation explaining why and the ins and outs, so that's why I need the clear as a translator. But I don't envisage any problems. I've walked down this souk many times and they've hardly taken any notice of me. They're just not really interested in Westerners. Not disrespectfully, they're just, they're too busy carrying on with their own lives.
Yeah.
You do
Well,
get tourists wandering down there now and again.
hopefully you won't get a bunch of keys chucked at your head, though, so you'll be okay.
No, nothing like that would ever happen because Muslims are extremely respectful people towards anybody. It's a load of bullshit that you see and hear on the news. You know, and they're really nice people. As you'll see on one of the videos, it's not exactly 2 interviews I gave. I just happened to bump into 2 English friends of mine.
Yeah.
We had a general chat about the situation and one about his business and the problems he's got trying to find customers. But they really are respectful people. You know, they wouldn't say a bad word to you.
Yeah.
And it's the same story as anywhere else, really. You show a person respect, you'll get respect back. And I'm fortunate. I am respected in the village because I've lived here so long. So I'll do a vlog through the main street of my village. There are side streets, but they're basically just Egyptian homes and that. Just to show the type of shops that I'm stuck with. Bringing lots of carcass in the street that you buy your meat off. Not my meat, I use the supermarkets. But hopefully it'll interest people. Because you mention Egypt to most people, and the first word out of the mouths are pyramids.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 350 miles away from Cairo. And, but you still get, over the years, I've been stopped probably 3 times in 12, 14 years. Tourists have said, how can we get to the pyramids? Is it in walking distance? No, not really. And a couple have asked me, where's the beach? Oh,
Where's the beach?
And you explain if you want to go to the beach, you'll have to go to Hurghada, which is about a 4-hour drive in a taxi. I said, there's no beaches in Luxor. I said, it's landlocked. So you've got the Nile River. But having said that, there are certain areas upstream of the Nile that the banks have washed away so much over decades that they have created beaches.
Yeah.
Especially as you get towards Aswan, which is right on the desert's edge. And you've got some really magnificent, what you could call beaches, even though you're on the banks of the Nile. And they're stunningly fantastic areas, you know, and you can get a boat over there and sunbathe all day and paddle in the Nile. I've timed out on my phone again. But when you're here, you know where to look for these sort of places. So,
yeah, I think it'll be good. I think the series will give people a different perspective. I don't know how many videos are out there on YouTube land for Egypt.
There are a few on YouTube, but they deal basically with the temples and the tombs.
Yeah.
Which I'm staying away from because there are so many available on YouTube.
Yeah.
And temples, for one, don't change from one year to the next. Because, you know, they can't alter them or anything like that. So what you see in the 1940s is basically what you'd see today. Yeah, they've been cleaned up a bit since. And little areas have been exposed that they've discovered. Well, basically the same, and the same with the tombs. I mean, so yeah, they've just uncovered a new tomb. I don't know whose tomb it is, but last few months they've discovered a new tomb, which obviously hasn't been excavated fully yet. But you've got Tutankhamun's tomb. His sarcophagus is in there, and they used the latest laser tracking technology, and they recreated an exact facsimile of the tomb down to the smallest millimetre crack in the wall. I think it was a French firm, I'm not too sure about that, who produced panels depicting the inside of the wall, and they're reputed to be lifelike. You couldn't tell the difference between the two tombs. And of course, you can take flash photography in this copy.
Yeah.
And, I can't be bothered going over there and see it, to be honest with you. I've been in the original one, and it was very disappointing for what it cost. Because they've stopped all kinds of photography in the tombs now. You used to be able to slip the guard 10 or 20 Egyptian, and you could film and flash away to your heart's content, but they've stopped all that now. Well, guardians they call them, not guards.
Well, why? I don't understand how what filming would do to it, really.
Well, it was one of two things, and the flash photography was the lesser of the two. Some crazy scientists come up with a theory that these countless thousands of flashes could take the colouring out of the paints.
Yeah.
Because they were all naturally produced, these colours. You know, they weren't mixed in B&Q, high gloss. But the main reason is when they take photographs, people stop, pause to take the shot. And the biggest problem in these tombs was the destruction caused by bodily sweat, because it's acidic.
Okay.
And it was eating into the paints. Now that I can accept. You take millions of visitors over X number of decades, producing that much sweat. It was destroying the internal paintings of these tombs. Some were quite magnificent. So I agree with that. I have no problem with that. It's a shame you can't take mementos home from your visit. Yeah, you can buy photographs from the shops surrounding them, but it's not quite the same. I mean, Auntie Doris stood in front of the tomb while you flash her. The same with the Mummification Museum that I film and mention on one of the sessions, but I don't go down there because you're not allowed with cameras or any type of photography again.
Yeah.
But I was surprised when I got to the museum we have in Luxor. They banned all sorts of photography there about 8 years ago. But I noticed on the admission form that if you pay 50 Egyptian pounds extra, and there's 20 Egyptian pounds to £1 sterling at the moment, you can use flash photography. But if you use a mobile phone, it's totally free. There's no charge.
Oh, okay.
So I will try and find time to get round the museum, but I can't promise that because my friend's going to Germany. I think it's Tuesday next week, and she's going to post the flash drive off to you from Germany, which will be a more secure postage than from Egypt.
Yeah.
I mean, the filming is innocent, but they do not like film footage being sent out of Egypt. So there's a good chance that it would be inspected and mysteriously lost.
Mm.
And that's a lot of hard work and walking about went into this footage, so I'd rather send it that way.
Yeah. Well, we'll make something of it. We'll have an Egypt special.
Yeah, well, hopefully, people get some interest out of it. But as for your comment, Farang, paddle in the Nile, the local people do swim a lot in the Nile on special ceremonial occasions. But it really is a no-no because they have these parasitic worms in the water that enter the anal tract.
Ooh!
they can grow up to 3 meters long inside the body over 7 years.
Oh, it don't happen at my house.
No, they literally put thousands of perforations in the livers and kidneys. And there's quite a few drownings in the Nile, especially with kids, because the undercurrents are really, really strong.
Oh my God!
When it's high water time. But now we've got the problem with this Ethiopian Renaissance Dam malarkey. When Mubarak was still in power, he threatened to send his jets over and destroy it with missiles, because the main worry then was it would stop the flow of the Nile or cut it down to such a percentage that it would affect the people's lives, because obviously it's a heavy crop growing region and they are reliant on the Nile.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully these talks the Americans brokered have reached a deal to control the filling and outflow of it. But Egypt's still clinging on to this agreement they made when the British were here, that they have a high percentage of sole use of the Nile. Well, it may have been all right then, but things are different now. You know, there's more reliance on that water now as there was then. And there is a lot of water loss as well since then from the Nile. You've got the Aswan Dam that's controlling the flow as well. You know, so they really don't want another dam into the equation. I personally think it'll be okay, but who am I? I may be wrong. I may wake up one morning, there's half a dozen fighter jets screaming over my garden.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. But, you never know what's going to happen.
No. Hopefully not. Damn it.
Yeah, it's Mark. They had box brownies. Take their photos.
Yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme. We got some witty bastards today.
Oh, that was so rude.
Yeah. Some witty bastards.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's interesting.
Anyway, I'll come off now.
Oh, you did. That was sudden. I'll come off now. Bye. Yes. Okay. Well, that's. Oh, it's one of them days today. So, of course, yes. If you want to come on and have a chat for 5 minutes, then click the link. Oh, he's back.
Oh, the phone cut out. But, it was straining my eyes trying to read the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like really funny. He said, "I'm going to cut off now," and it cut off.
Yes.
Quite appropriate, really.
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness. Never mind.
I didn't know whether it was the phone because I had problems with it before it all
Oh,
froze.
yeah.
Luckily, it's okay now. I rebooted it, and I don't know what the problem was. But,
So just tell me, when you logged in,
yeah,
you have on here you have to do authenticate with YouTube. Is that right?
It gave me the choice. Do you want to continue on YouTube or Facebook?
Yeah.
So I just chose YouTube because I got the echo last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then it was just allow access to your phone, allow, and just enter.
And that was it. So it's fairly straightforward.
Oh, it's all prompts on the screen. I mean, see,
Yeah.
even Lloyd couldn't get that wrong.
Ha! Oh dear. That's
I was
funny.
going to say something about somebody posted them, but I won't.
No. He's put a lot on Facebook at the moment, hasn't he? Are you friends with him on there?
Yeah. The last time I saw such a collection of rubbish, I was down the local tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He must have changed his profile photo 12 times in the last 3 months. But the thing is, it's the same bleeding photograph. You get this message, Lloyd has updated his profile, so you click on and it's the same bleeding photograph. I hope you're listening to this, Lloyd.
yeah. No, he'll be on another live stream somewhere else. He won't be on here.
Yeah. Under one of his pseudonyms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyway, I'll go back to your chat now.
okay.
I'm going walkies, making a brew.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
Cheers. Catch you later. So there you go. It's very simple. You just click on the link, authenticate, Facebook or YouTube, and then you can come on and chat live. Chat live with me and everybody else. Chat live. Do it now. You know you want to. You know you do. You do. You do. You really, really do. You want to. Do you want to, sir? Oh, do you, sir? Oh, yes, sir. Do you want to, sir? Oh, yes. God. Getting carried away. Anyway, so what time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock already. Crikey. Where did that hour go? Oh, my goodness. That was quick. That went ever so quick. So what we might be doing as a regular feature is we'll do these live streams on a Wednesday on the Andy Wright Travel. Do you think live streaming in patio will last much longer? No, well, I don't actually, Bobby. I think the problem has been that people take the mickey. They spoil it for everybody else. And the idea of, well, I mean, for a start, patio is over videoed, if that's a real term, I don't know, but it's been overdone. There's been too many videos, and always the emphasis has been on the ladies, on the bars and ladies. People, they film the ladies, they get really annoyed, and of course it spoils it for everybody else. I mean, we were out in the bars, but we didn't really film that much because that's not what we were going to do, or not what I was going to do. The idea was show you the Thailand adventure in the same sort of way as the other ones that I'd done. So I didn't want to focus on the nightlife and the ladies and things like that. So for me, we didn't do much. I mean, we had the live streams, we did, from various bars, but we didn't really sort of, we didn't really focus on that. And if you're a budding alcoholic, yes, exactly. Yes. So I think that other vloggers have really, really spoiled it for everybody else. I mean, they really did spoil it. Yeah. And for me, having 3 weeks there, I know Mr. Elpy will agree with me. It did get really, really samey. You know, it was a Groundhog Day every day for 3 weeks. We did the same things, you know, and I could never do that again. I could never do more than a week, probably, maybe 8 days or 9 days, but not 3 weeks. I think, you know, I'd probably die. They were okay, Migo Dance, but they suffered from the music copyright thing. So you could not video or live stream from a bar because of the music. And we had several of the streams, they were taken down by YouTube because of the music. So in the end, you get to the point where you don't bother with it because there's not much point in live streaming from a bar because you know that you're going to get a copyright strike, and it's just a waste of effort. So in the end, we didn't bother doing much. The brilliant part about it was the Removu, the K1. That was brilliant because you could live stream from it. Now, obviously, next time we'll try and get that bit sorted out. But live streaming as you're going around is a pretty good idea, and it looks like a very tiny camera. As well, I suppose if you had a mobile phone, you could do the same thing. But the K1 is a 4K camera. So that's why when you are actually watching the series, which is coming up as we speak, that you'll hardly see any, there won't be anything much from bars or ladies or anything like that, really. Obviously, there will be some because we did go down the various roads. You know, we went down Soy Honey and Chayapuman and Spokane and Tree Town. So we were there and we were videoing, but we weren't focusing too much on ladies. I mean, I know we did do one bar at the top of Soy 8, which was pretty good. It was full of lady boys, but it was a good bar. Probably not your first choice for a bar, but it was quiet, and generally we were the only ones there. So it was quite quiet. So, you know, we didn't have to worry about filming other people and people getting snotty with us. Oh, take that camera away, you know. And of course, we didn't have to worry about that. So it was a good thing. But certainly, the experience was enjoyable, but never again. Yeah. So I think even now the Thailand genre is samey. I mean, look how many people are vlogging. You know, there's quite a number of very large channels. You look at what they do, and they're all different. They're all unique. The ones that are doing the same stuff aren't getting anywhere. So the people that do the same rubbish, you know, same perspective. Alfie's dance class. Yes, that's right. And of course, yes, you've got that thing about, but that was more about general public. That was just people, drunken people, I think, mainly. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? But I think if you keep yourself to yourself don't go too mad with the video. I think you're okay. And of course, daytime filming, no problem whatsoever. We had fun doing it. We had fun going around. The only ones we didn't do when I was there was 6. Because I would have liked to have gone down 6. I mean, we drove by it in the daytime, but we didn't go down at night time. But we went down most of the other ones. Obviously, not videoing, not too much, and we were generally going somewhere else. So when we're going down 13, we were going somewhere else, from Beach Road or whatever. But certainly accessibility around, it was very good. Very, very impressed with the whole thing. Very easy for me to get around. Generally, I was on the road because it was easier, but pavement not so good, but road pretty good, and of course not too dangerous. There was one time when I was crossing over Second Road. Yeah, that probably is going to be how they're going to do it, isn't it? Yeah, they probably will. Well, they do that in the airport, don't they, already? So, and various other places like banks. I know you can't video really in banks. And where else? There's somewhere else. Well, I saw another one somewhere. I can't remember where. But I forgot what. Oh yeah, the car was coming, and it was close, but it wasn't dangerous. He eventually stopped. Otherwise, I'd have been crushed by a white car. But hey, whatever. It was all right. I didn't die. Well, I don't think I did. Some people would want me to, but we don't listen to those idiots. Yeah, and all the malls, they're all accessible if they are slow with the lifts. But certainly the Mike's Mall, oh my God, that is empty. Just unbelievable. I don't know how they survive, because they have hardly any customers in Mike's Mall. Of course, they're doing up the back entrance of it, so that there is a ramp in, but they're doing it up. It's empty. Oh, and they're doing the beach as well. Yes, that's right. So they got all the left-hand side of the right-hand side of the road where the beach is. They're doing all of that. Terminal 21, they don't like you to do it if you get caught. But I was never caught. In fact, I think there is a sign on the door, no video. But hey, I can't read. And you are sort of advertising as well, so I don't see the problem. But hey, I know that it's the same in the UK. And no smoking on the beach. That's right, no smoking on the beach. Well, in fact, no smoking in a lot of places now, but certainly the UK Mall, they don't like you to video. I've actually, where was I? I was in a Mall. Yeah, I was in a mall in Swindon, and security guard came up to me and said, are you videoing? I went, yeah. He went, you have to stop. And I went, why? He went, you got to get permission. So, what? Anyway, so I went and got permission, and it was okay. So I was able to video. Yeah, I think it's just like they claim it's to do with terrorism, that you're going to be casing the joint or whatever, and which I think is a little rubbish myself. And then you wonder, because you've got all the people with mobile phones, so they take photos, they take videos. Hello, Kev, me old mucker. Hello, Kev. I'm lonely, Kev. We should make your bloody mind up. Kev, listen, Kev, listen. This is the extra one. Extra, additional, extra. And this is a travel channel, mate. We're on the travel channel, and the Wright travel. And we're also doing, this is on YouTube and also on Facebook at the same time. So it's what they call a simulcast. Is that right? A simulcast. Football's on tonight. Well, I don't give a shit about football. Stick the football up your arse.
Oh, that was so nasty.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but yes, exactly. Terrorism. That's it. So, yes, so this is a Wednesday, obviously. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. I haven't got fucking Amazon Prime, have I? Can't afford it. I'm lucky to have Sky. I'm going to get rid of Sky after New Year. Getting rid of it, it's worth the money. That 50 quid, I could save that.
Flipping heck nasties.
50 quid a month. Bloody peasant. That's rude.
Oh, that was so rude.
So rude. Oh my goodness. All we want now is Stevie to come on. Where are you, Stevie? You peasant. Yes, we haven't had anybody comment from Facebook, but we are live on Facebook. But we are live on Facebook. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Shit. I clicked on it. Yes. So, have you been demodded? I don't know, Farang. Were you a mod? Angelina Rosa. Hello. It may be that you, Farang, are nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more on the other one. Thanks, Mark, you sexy man. Who were Mrs.? Cheers, mate. Your safety too. Oh, wrong. Yeah, wrong channel, mate. I think so. But it's not a problem. We haven't got enough. Last time we spoke, you're in BKK. Oh, was that the drunken one, was it? I wasn't that drunk, to be perfectly honest. It was just the clickbait title, just to get people to watch it. But unfortunately, they didn't bother. Yeah. Okay, I'll comment bollocks. Why? Oh, where's he? Yeah, Facebook. There you go. See? Look, it comes up. But it doesn't come up on YouTube. It comes up on StreamYard, if you're watching StreamYard. Because I can see... Oh, what the fuck?
With Oliver's travels, you can.
Oh, God. What have I done? Oh. After a pint... When was that? Well, when was what? When I was doing a drunk live stream. That was in the live streams. let me go back and see. Where are we? Live streams. Oh, I'm sorry now. Where are we? Oh, they're all in reverse order. So, oh, this was.
Why start?
No, shush. Thank you.
Why did you?
Skip. So this was. No, not the brew dog. No, it wasn't in Bangkok. It was in Pattaya.
Thank you.
So this was the 31st, I think.
Not my ally.
My ally.
God.
Spicy. It was bloody spicy.
Oi. You bring my leg back. My leg. By the way, quick vlog, bracket, drunken, bracket, not true.
Not true. See, I told you. A clickbait.
Hey, Ferran Troubles, hello.
Ferran Trouble.
Come on, say hello. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Ferran.
Are you in Thailand or are you UK? And how is Mrs. Ferran?
Mrs. Ferran.
Mrs. Ferran Crumble.
So this was the video. It's on the live streams and the Thailand Adventure 8.
You like it? You want to eat mine? You want to eat mine? I have one more. I cannot eat. She's bloody dancing, yeah? Oh. Mrs. FT is in Burma. Okay, fair enough. She's dancing away there. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Come and do some dancing. Do some dancing. Is it some Thai dancing? You okay? Have a good day. Last day. Tomorrow. go home.
No, I wasn't in Bangkok, Mark. I've never been in Bangkok.
Live.
Yeah, Lloyd come to Thailand before, not see you. Go to Soy hotel. Have boo no.
He's a good dancer.
You're a very naughty boy. So hello people. By the way, if you're wondering, it's clickbait.
Yeah,
Clickbait.
clickbait. Aha.
Is that be good? No, unfortunately not this time, not yet. Still got to do the English. Still got to do English. Let me sort my phone out because I need to be able to read the comments. Can't be doing with the comments on tab that they're too far away. Even though it's new glasses, I can't see the fucking screen. Oh, Stevie, hello.
Anyway, enough of that. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. They're in the live streams folder on the main channel. So go watch that. I haven't done Bangkok because I don't like Bangkok. I go there for her sister, and that's about it, and the airport, and that's about it, really. It's not a place that appeals to me, and certainly the main areas that you would go as a tourist, possibly. Yeah, I mean, they're okay, and maybe one day I'll do them, but they are quite difficult to get round with just a scooter. So the scooter problem, whereas Pattaya was fairly compact, we can manage to go around that. And also, if I need to, I can get a BART bus, which is not too bad. But generally, I didn't have a car this time. Look, but we had the taxi from the airport and a taxi back, and it was brilliant. Actually, very, very impressed, and a lot less hassle having to drive it. Always hate the traffic. But maybe one day we'll get to go around Bangkok properly. Go and do the famous bits. Because there are a lot of places that I would like to see, but really we don't get chance, don't get time. And of course, got to go back up north as well. There's a lot more up there we haven't seen. So we're talking about Chiang Rai again, doing all that area. And of course, there's we have been to Nong Khai. We've done that before, but there's also a lot more to see around there as well. So it's quite a big country, really. The problem is it's very difficult when you go for a holiday, how much you actually do, or if you do too much, as we did on that Thailand Adventure 5. Because basically you end up running around too much. Man is nice. Not too many tourists. Yeah. So northern area, you got north. I want to go back. I need to go back to the west as well, because there's loads to do and see in the west, and also down as well. We've only done Phuket once, and that was only for basically one day. So there's lots down there, of course. So there's a huge amount to see and do, but you cannot do it all in one go. It's impossible to do everything. And of course, every time I go, I tend to want to meet up with people. Although this time was limited in the number of people that we met up with. You're not. Oh God, that's funny. So, come on in, guys and gals. Let's be having you. Here's the link. Click on the link. Come on board. Come and have a chat for 5 minutes. Come and say hello. Come on, people. You've seen how easy it is. Mr. Alfie came on and had a little chat. Angelina. We got a funny lot tonight. Funny lot. So I think it's just difficult to follow Mr. Alfie. Yeah, quite right. Hello, Gogo. For the episode when Dad thrashed me, she did not thrash me. I tell you what, Alfie, she thought she was going to walk all over me, right? And when I started winning, she got a bit worried about it. She thought I was only going to win it. And I would have done had I not had all those beers. Hi, Mr. A. Oh, yes, she did. Yeah, she won eventually, but it was a very close thing. I was going for the black and she was going for the black. So that's how close it was, matey. Don't give me that. I've not got selective memory. She was worried. She thought she was going to get thrashed by her husband. Because I know what she's like. She thought, oh, it's only him. I'll beat him. Easy peasy, hands down. But she didn't. It wasn't easy. I'm hoping I've still got that video of Alfie. Because I don't know which channel it was on. It was on... what? Well, you weren't helping her, were you, you cheater? You just wanted to let her suffer. And I cannot see people suffer. So I coached her and she thrashed you. Eventually. But I don't think the many Chang helped. Because it was it was quite funny, really. She did a good job. Attempted to coach. Rude. That was later on in the hotel. Too much information.
Oh, that was so rude.
Too much information. Yes. But I don't know. I think Nook had who recorded it? Was it on my camera or was it on yours? Can't remember. You. All right. So you probably haven't got it anymore. I don't know if I managed to, because I know my plan was I was going to go onto the chat window afterwards and download it onto my computer. for later. I can't remember if I actually did that or not. I know I got several. I got several of the videos. I think I got the dancing as well. Let me just check. I'll check what I've got. So it was. Oh, I got pictures. Andy Barr video. Oh, we got the dancing. I've only got 2 videos. So what's this one? Oh, it's a dancing. Yeah. That's you doing your silly dance. That's quite funny. Crazy like a fool. The Mr. Ralphie dance. Don't show that here. What's it worth? I wonder, what is it worth? What is it worth? It's got to be a special. Yeah. I'm crazy like a fool. So I don't know. Are you sure you videoed the pool match? Because I haven't got that. I've got photos. I've got, oh yeah, 2 videos. Definitely the full game. Oh, bugger. Hello to Gary. Cobain. I have no idea what that means. No idea. No idea. Because I was hoping, I forgot to do it when I got back, but I was hoping that you would have it on your messenger. Who's Daddy Cool? Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool. Wet Daddy. Ron Draper. Yeah. Don't know, mate. AWT. Don't want to do that. How are you today? I am fine, thank you. Just going to have a little look on the old thingamajig messenger. See if it's I don't know how far back. See if it goes back. Lisa. Chitty Greg. Doesn't really. Hello, Tony. Happy holidays. Yes. Indeed. Happy holidays. I just got to do this because see if it's there. I'm sure it is because it'll be on Messenger. Where are we? What are we up to then? Friday. Oh, can't see a date. November 11th. Off to watch second half of football. Oh. It's whatever you like, Tony. We're talking about Thailand just now. I'm nearly there. I'm hoping it's still there. I didn't know how big it was. It was a big fire, wasn't it? Eight seven. Formatted the card. If you want to come on, you can click the link. What's this? Oh, that was me with a face mask on, which I haven't got. So I'm in the right area. I'll have to go through them, Alfie, and get them downloaded. I think if I can find it. I'm sure they are here. Can't remember how far back. That's the 30th of October there. Because I don't know what date it was. Yeah, 28th of. Right, okay, I'll leave it for now. But did we just have a run of trolls then? That was a bit interesting, wasn't it? We had a load of people come in, a few weirdos. Some of them can't spell by the look of it. Illiterate people. But hey, whatever. Ooh-wee. I bet they haven't got the guts to come on live. Anybody want to come on? Just the one? Oh, I thought it was more than that. If they want to come on, they can come on. I don't mind. I can actually ban them and delete them. It's quite good. There you go. Go on, do your worst. Boost my ratings. We've got 10 minutes. Simo. Hello. Welcome. You're a virgin. Ooh.
Oh, that was so rude.
Don't worry about it. We're all very friendly here. Well, allegedly. We've had a few weirdos, but, you know, we can deal with them. But yeah, come and have the chat. We've got about 10 minutes left. Apparently everybody's buggered off because it's football on telly. I'll tell you the score. It was 0-0, I think. He's a virgin. Just the one. It's quite clever, that. You can put the comment up. But if you want to come on, you need to click the link. You're in London. I'm in the West Country. West of London. But by about 100 miles. So leave London, go west, and go west, young man, for 100 miles, and then you'll find me there. Wiltshire. Not Somerset. We're not Somerset yet. Or Somerset. Cider. Cider. I'm cider drinker. Not. What's this? No. That's dancing. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's a really embarrassing photos, Miss Alfie. You and I didn't take them either, so that's good. Or did I? Yeah, I did. That's embarrassing. Anyway, is that? No, that's dancing. I don't think I've got the pool playing. No. Oh well, never mind. Tidworth, that's not far. You live in. Hang on. No, you're confusing now. So hang on, let me just rewind. I'm in London, Somerset, question mark. I live in Ludgershall, if you know it. Well, that's not in London. That's actually in Wiltshire, I believe. Is it Somerset? No, is it Somerset? Is it just over the border? Look, Tidworth is in Wiltshire. You say London, people don't know your area. Well, you've obviously got a very fast train then, because 40 minutes to London, Jesus, that's fast. Now you can get away with that when you talk to foreigners. They say, "Do you live in London?" And you go, "No," and they go, "Where do you live?" And you say, "Well, 100 miles from London." And they go, "Oh, okay." But if you said Wiltshire, they go, "Where the fuck is that? I have no idea." But no, they wouldn't say that, would they? Because they would probably say, what? No. So, you've got a very quick train. Very, very quick. You've got Andover then, haven't you? Ludgershall, Andover. Yeah. So Andover, get on the train. Andover goes through, well, you can cut through to the main line. It's Andover, Reading. Yeah, Reading's about 20 minutes from London on the train. Yeah. Anything south of Sheffield? Ha! Yeah, Kev. Well, you soft northerners up there. Vote the Yorkshire Party. Don't forget. Vote the Yorkshire Party. Yay! Oh, well, never mind. So, anyway, you're welcome. Lovely to meet you here. You're always welcome. Hope you enjoyed the videos. There's a new video out Friday. There was a video out today. Yeah. Well, Andover around that way. And what's it called? Amesbury. Amesbury. What's the other one? Amesbury. Oh God, I forgot what it's called. Not Wilton, because that's not a posh. That's a posh place. Wilton. Amesbury, Tidworth. Amesbury is a shithole. It is. Yes, you're right. No, you're right. Correct. I got my relatives live there, so I know what it's like. Yeah, it is indeed. When they were alive, my gran and granddad used to live there, and I think my auntie still lives there, Amesbury. I don't know. Yeah. So it's very difficult, that area, because it is very much military. Yeah. That was in Salisbury though, wasn't it? And he had a house somewhere. I don't know where. But that was in the main town, Salisbury. Because it's not very far from Stonehenge, Amesbury, Stonehenge. I know it quite well. I remember when you used to be able to go up to the stones and actually walk around the stones itself. You can't do that anymore. Not allowed. Of course, it costs 25 quid to get in there if you pay full price. I'm a National Trust member, so I don't pay if I go, but it's no point in going again because I've been. It's not going to be any different, is it? There's still stones and they're still up there, so it's not going to be much point. Yeah. It was Amesbury, was it? Right, okay. Fair enough. I don't know. But I do have connections with that area through my dad's side. And because my dad was in the REME. I think they were based out that way. And of course my dad was in REME and my mum was in whatever she was in. I don't know, but that's how they met. Yeah. He was REME, okay. And then he left that and went into BT, or as it was then, British Telecom. Became a telephone engineer and did that for many years. We lived in Bristol. Yeah, and he retired when he was 55 or something like that. That was nearly 30 years ago. So he's been retired 30 odd years. Yeah. So yeah, he had a good life doing all that. And obviously they earned a lot of money in them days. Well, not a lot, but equivalent amount. You know, it's a good job. And then we moved down from Bristol down to Wiltshire, where he was working. Yeah. So I was like Bristol. I like Bristol. It's a good place. Nice. Well, I don't know what it's like now, but it was okay. Obviously, it's changed. It's like any city. It's changed. Got to, even the town I lived in before here is now mainly from the European Union. So Poland and all around there, Eastern Europe. Mostly the people living in the town I used to live in. Now, when I left about 11, 12 years ago, it was just beginning to have an influx of workers who were coming from Poland to work in the town. And of course, they didn't speak English at all. So it was very difficult. And of course, they wanted housing and jobs and things like that. And now it's just that the whole town is full of it. Nothing wrong with it, but makes you wonder. Of course, it's pretty dead in the middle. All the shops are shut. It's got one small shopping mall, but it's pretty boring. It's a boring place. And I don't think I'd want to live there anymore, but I'm happy where I am now. It's all right. It's nice and quiet. But it's home is where you put your hat. I think home is where you put your hat. You've still got to pay the bills. You've still got to go out to work. You've still got to do this, that, and the other. So it doesn't really matter where you live, as long as you pay the bills, cover your outgoings. No point in living in London if you can't afford it. But there you go. London's big. London's a big place. Even on the outskirts of London, it's still London. Yeah. Yeah, change regiment. So what travel vlogs do you, well, you should really come on, shouldn't you, really? Click the link and come and have a chat for 5 minutes. Because we will be stopping shortly. Probably another 5 minutes or so. So if you want to come on and have a chat and tell me all about it, click the link. Bing! This one here. Bing! Click the link. Bing! This one here. Come and have a chat. Tell me about your travel videos. Because otherwise we're going to call it a day, because I've got things to do. Got stuff to do for tomorrow. And I'm sure that you're all pretty bored. But it has been quite successful. I've really enjoyed it tonight. I think that we will probably do it again next week if we can. We'll do the simultaneously StreamYard. We'll do the Facebook and the YouTube. Working and messaging. Oh, yeah. So this is Andy Wright Travel. Of course, we are going to try and do a Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. We'll do a live stream, and of course, definitely New Year's Eve as well. So going into the new year, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody, and thanks for the support over the last year. It's been really good. Well, it's been up and down, but on the whole, pretty good. We're on to a positive. So I will say that it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. And of course, keep your eye on this, because we will come back again and do another live stream very, very soon. Ho, ho, ho. Ta-ra, lad. I'll catch up with you Friday, Kev. And yeah, certainly can with local. And your shout. I can shout too. Ha ha! Oh, very funny. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Ralphie, and everybody, and all of the lovely people that we've had on today. Thanks for watching, guys and gals. And of course, see you very soon.